A recently declassified defense patent, United States Patent and Trademark Office filing 9824311B2. The title is deliberately opaque, Tactical Human Interface Signaling. Filed not by a sports equipment company, but by a subsidiary of a Northern Virginia defense contractor known for its work in signal intelligence and psychological operations. The patent's abstract describes a fabric woven with microconductive filaments capable of receiving and transmitting low-frequency data packets. The visual pattern for optimal signal dispersion? A series of high-contrast parallel lines, black and white. The document reveals a startling, almost unthinkable truth. The iconic stripes on a referee's uniform are not merely aesthetic. They are not simply a tradition. They are a functional piece of hardware, a living barcode designed to modulate and transmit data in real time, right in the center of the field of play. This isn't just about officiating, it's about control. This is the inciting incident, the loose thread that, when pulled, unravels the entire tapestry of modern professional sport. For years, fans, coaches, and pundits have debated controversial calls, attributing them to human error, pressure, or bias. But what if the error was not human at all? What if the bias was coded? Sources from within the technical operations department of a prominent European football league, speaking on deep background under condition of absolute anonymity, refer to a system they call the binary protocol. Before each high-stakes match, a compressed data file is uploaded to the central officiating network. The file isn't a rulebook update. It's a script. A set of directives that translate into subtle, almost imperceptible shifts in game management. Think of it as a dynamic handicap, an invisible hand guiding the flow of the contest. The whispers speak of rhythm modulation, where the frequency of whistles is algorithmically adjusted to speed up or slow down play, favoring teams with specific physiological profiles, those who excel in chaotic sprints versus those who thrive in a deliberate grinding pace. The protocol can influence a referee's positioning, subtly guiding them to angles where a foul is more likely to be missed or another is certain to be seen. It's a system of manufactured serendipity. The patent for the living barcode details how the microfilaments in the uniform interact with low-frequency signals broadcast from emitters embedded within the stadium infrastructure, the very same emitters used for 5G connectivity and broadcast camera feeds. The technology piggybacks on existing systems, a ghost in the machine. The referee in this model becomes a biological node in a vast wireless network. Their conscious mind is focused on the game, but their nervous system is being fed a stream of subliminal cues. A slight, almost undetectable vibration pattern in the shirt could correspond to allow play to continue. A specific sequence of data packets could heighten the referee's perception of aggression from one team, making them quicker to issue a yellow card. It's a masterful deception, operating below the threshold of conscious awareness. The official statement from the leagues that have quietly adopted this technology under the guise of a partnership with a generic-sounding firm called SportSync Analytics is that it's for biometric monitoring. They claim it tracks the referee's heart rate, stress levels, and distance covered to optimize performance and ensure health and safety. But the defense patent tells a different story. It speaks not of health, but of behavioral guidance and environmental control. The money trail is, as expected, a maze. The licensing fees for this technology are astronomical, yet they are buried deep within broadcasting rights and stadium maintenance budgets, disguised as digital officiating infrastructure upgrades. Who pays for it? The data points towards a consortium of online betting syndicates and sovereign wealth funds, entities that have a vested interest not just in predicting the outcome of a game, but in ensuring it. They are no longer betting on a horse, they are calibrating its performance mid-race. The implications are staggering. Every dramatic comeback, every last-minute penalty, every controversial call that has shifted the course of a championship must now be viewed through a new lens. Was it a moment of human brilliance or frailty, or was it a subroutine executing a command? The beauty of the binary protocol is its deniability. Any single decision can be explained away as a judgment call. But the pattern, the statistical near impossibility of certain outcomes, tells the truth. The data doesn't lie. What happens when the integrity of the game itself is compromised by a hidden algorithm, turning the field of play into the world's most sophisticated simulation? How long have we been watching a programmed spectacle, not a sport?
Following the revelation of the living barcode, the critical question becomes, whose fingerprints are on the code? Who are the architects of this silent conspiracy against chance? Our investigation moves from declassified patents to the far murkier world of offshore finance and corporate espionage. The answer begins not in a stadium, but in a series of encrypted ledgers and shell corporation filings stretching from the Cayman Islands to Cyprus. We peeled back the layers of corporate camouflage, following the money from the league's digital infrastructure budgets. First, to a consulting firm named Apex Sporting Solutions, which has no employees and a mailing address that is nothing more than a post office box in Panama. From there, the trail jumps to Global Performance Analytics, a data firm registered in Delaware, whose board members are professional proxies, names for hire who sit on the boards of hundreds of other phantom companies. It's a deliberate, calculated effort to obscure ownership, a financial architecture designed to make the source untraceable. But every system has a vulnerability. A disgruntled accountant, a leaked server log, and suddenly the labyrinth has a center. All paths, all wires, all payments lead to a single, terrifyingly discrete entity: OmniSync Systems. OmniSync is a ghost. They have no public-facing website, no press releases, no commercial products. Their headquarters is a nondescript, windowless block of black concrete in a Swiss industrial park, shielded by layers of electronic counter-surveillance that would be excessive for a government intelligence agency. Their sparse corporate filings list their industry as bespoke data solutions, a term so vague as to be meaningless. But their patent portfolio, filed through a dozen international holding companies, tells the real story. It's a playbook for the weaponization of human biology. We found patents for subdermal biofeedback sensors, microscopic implants the size of a grain of rice, designed to be injected under the skin. Publicly, this technology is marketed to elite military units for monitoring soldier vitals in real time. But OmniSync's version is different. Their patent describes a sensor that doesn't just transmit data, it receives it. It can release microscopic doses of bioregulators, custom-designed molecules that can mimic adrenaline, suppress cortisol, or enhance oxygen uptake. The delivery mechanism? A simple performance patch or a vitamin injection administered by team medical staff. This is where the system becomes truly insidious. The living barcode on the referee isn't just influencing the official, it's the central command node in a network of compromised athletes. It's the conductor of a biological orchestra. OmniSync's other key patents are in the field of neuro-linguistic programming. They have developed algorithms that can embed commands within low-frequency audio, the kind of ambient noise that fills a stadium, the hum of the lights, the murmur of the crowd broadcast over the PA system. These audio cues are meaningless to the conscious mind, but they are designed to trigger specific responses in individuals who have been primed by the subdermal sensors. A certain frequency could trigger a stimulant, giving a player a sudden burst of energy in the 88th minute. Another could inhibit motor control for a split second, causing a world-class striker to miss a crucial shot. The athletes aren't just being monitored, they are being played. They are human puppets, and OmniSync holds the strings.
This theory would be pure speculation, a paranoid fantasy, were it not for our most critical piece of evidence, a leaked intelligence brief from a European security agency dated 2018 and codenamed Project Chiron. The document is a geostrategic analysis, and it outlines a chillingly pragmatic strategy. It argues that in an era of hybrid warfare, direct military conflict is too costly and unpredictable. The new battleground is culture and public perception. Project Chiron proposes a method to stabilize high-stakes environments and shape geopolitical narratives by leveraging sporting events. The brief explicitly names OmniSync Systems as a non-state partner and details the use of their technology to ensure favorable outcomes in international competitions. A win for a strategic ally's national team could quell civil unrest or boost a failing economy. A devastating loss for a rival nation could sow discord and project an image of weakness on the global stage. The document states it plainly: sport is the new frontier of influence operations. The lines between sporting integrity and geopolitical strategy have not just been blurred, they have been erased. The athletes are pawns, their triumphs and failures manufactured to serve an agenda they will never understand. The whistle has blown, not to start the game, but to signal the operation is live. The question is no longer who will win, it's who is in control.